Hey everybody, welcome to Big Dumb Monsters. I'm Nick.
And I'm Chris.
And this week, we're watching Night of the Creeps.
Yeah, I was surprised at how much I enjoyed this.
I'm surprised that we hadn't seen it before.
Yeah. We didn't mention that during the episode. I've never seen this before. You hadn't either?
No.
Huh. All right.
But it's right in our goddamn wheelhouse. So
yeah,
it just, I don't know.
it is pretty shocking. Yeah. Everybody's got their blind spots here and there.
But we saw it this week.
Yes. We can cross it off the list for better or for worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you're into like cheesy 80s horror, this is going to be your bread and butter.
With cheesy 80s comedies.
Yeah, cheesy 80s comedies as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not without its charm.
It does the thing. Definitely does the thing.
That's the thing I want.
Yeah. All right. Night of the Creeps.
Here we go. Big Dumb Monsters. So yeah, I'm going to eat at the start of the episode. Just deal with it. I don't know.
Revenge of the Nerds with Zombies.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Less Revenge of the Nerds, more the two main characters from Back to School.
I think so.
I think that's a little more accurate.
I forget the kid's name who stopped acting, I think, after that movie. But the other guy was Robert Downey Jr., right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I can't remember his fucking name. Man, I love that movie, though.
I have not seen that movie in a while.
It used to be on Comedy Central all the time.
Yeah, religiously.
Yeah. That's actually where my love of Oingo Boingo started.
The party scene, yeah.
Yeah.
That was on Comedy Central as much as Red Sonja and Conan was on TNT.
Pretty much, yeah. It was their equivalent.
Yeah.
How great is this, the title sequence art? It's so good.
Yeah. And like I said, there were things I definitely liked about this movie, but at the same time, fuck this movie.
Oh, it's trash.
Yeah.
But this is the best kind of trash.
Yeah,
because it's not taking itself seriously at all.
I think if I had watched this as a kid, if I'd come across this on a Saturday night, 1 or 2 in the morning,
yeah,
I think I would fucking love this movie.
I think you're right. Yeah.
And because I didn't have that experience with it, I'm a little disconnected with it.
Yeah, I could see myself watching it again though.
I think so. Because it would have to be on though. It wouldn't be something I don't know if I'd specifically put on.
If I wanted something in the zombie category that had that level of cheese, but I just don't really feel like watching Return of the Living Dead again.
Because that is my go-to zombie movie. Also, yeah, I just watched it 2 weeks ago, maybe.
It's because it's great.
I want to say I watched that movie probably once a season. Maybe once every 3 months.
Yeah, but this one scratches some of that itch, but you get the added benefit of having Tom Atkins in it.
And that is a definite plus.
He's so fun.
The man is a human meme for a reason. And he earns every bit of that reputation.
Yeah, just in case anybody doesn't know or hasn't seen this movie, if you are familiar with who Tom Atkins is, and you know the Thrill Me thing, that's from this movie. Because every time he answers the phone, he just says, Thrill me.
You want to know who Tom Atkins is? He's the man actively trying to bone your mom right now if you're listening to this.
Fuck yeah, he is. Tom Atkins, he's going to take care of these zombies and then fuck your mother.
Yeah. I fucking love when he just starts spitting out one-liners and he's killing zombies and he's like, it's Miller time. Yes!
Yeah.
So that's so bad, but so enjoyably
it's
bad.
So dumb.
Yeah. The beginning of this movie is all over the fucking yard.
Yeah.
As far as like genres.
Yeah, because it starts off with the aliens, and then, oh god, the experiment.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And then you're in black and white fucking Coolsville.
Yeah, like a 50s like sci-fi movie.
Look at the fucking delicious font that they have on these names and these intro scenes. I am in love with that. Like, I was laying in bed last night and I saw it and I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Of course, the credits just stopped.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Did you not pay attention to them?
I vaguely remember that. Oh, yeah.
Look how fucking cool they are.
It is like the Famous Monsters type of like font, yeah.
So great.
Yeah, but yeah, we have like futuristic alien movie, 50s sci-fi like slasher movie.
Yeah.
Then back to the aliens, and then 80s comedy movie.
Yeah.
All over the fucking place.
Yep. Speaking of aliens, though, like they don't play them up enough, I don't think.
Yeah, they are in the very beginning of the movie, and then we see the ship show up at the
very end. Yeah.
And like, I don't know if it was to imply that like obviously they knew that experiment was there, but like, did they just go by it? Like, are they just not aware? Like, are they unable to find it now? Like, are they like landing and invade? Like, what's going on with the fucking aliens?
Yeah, I would have liked it if they put in like every now and then shots of them on the ship. Like, I don't know, we still haven't found it. Just like, just something stupid like that to keep you in the mindset like, oh yes, this is an alien plague.
Yeah.
Because they're in maybe 20, 30 seconds of the beginning, and then you see their ship at the end. So by the time you get to the end, you forget that there were aliens.
Oh, yeah, fuck, there were aliens in this movie, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh, right, those weird brain leeches were an alien experiment. Right. Got it.
I can definitely see where like Slither pulls a lot of this from.
Yeah.
It gets a lot of like influence from like, I think Slither does the slugs better.
Yeah.
Just because like the slugs in Slither have like more like mutating effects. They're not just like slugs zipping around like they are in this.
Yeah.
You'll see a zombie every now and again, but in Slither we have these like grotesque fucking creatures, like the giant like fat like egg lady.
Yeah. Well, it depends on what you want. If you want something that's a little more light, then yeah, you go with this. You want something a little more kind of gross and heavy, then you definitely go with Slither. I would put them in the same category though.
Yeah.
Like they're definitely they're cousins. Oh man, these stupid kids in the 50s with their like machismo. I gotta go check out what that was. I don't.
I need to investigate.
Yeah.
Nope. No, I don't.
Yeah. That's how your girlfriend winds up hacked to death by a dude with an axe. Because you're an idiot.
Oh, man.
Oh, tonight we are drinking Labatt Blue because
Labatt Blue.
Because it's delicious. So
I just you heard me just wolfing down a Nutty Buddy as we started recording.
Yeah.
The Blue and the Nutty Buddy like kind of they complement each other a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
One tastes like hockey fights. The other one tastes like, early onset diabetes.
Tastes like the extra quarter after you get left over after buying school lunch as a kid.
Yeah.
That's what I usually bought with my quarter.
Yep.
I'm really honestly trying to think of other things to say about this fucking movie.
I mean, there are a ton of things to say about this movie, like how the acting was both good and horrible. Yeah. And how the writing was both good and horrible. I don't know what the fuck was happening, but like they either went like, yeah, cocaine, let's do this, or they just didn't know how to write a movie.
Or it was like the I just saw this sketch for the first time, so that's probably why it's in my head. The Key and Peele Gremlins 2 sketch.
I don't know.
Where like it's just like it's like, so it's like their take on what the pitch meeting for Gremlins 2 must have been.
Yeah.
And it's like a bunch of writers just sitting around a table like, all right, we just had one of the hugest like successful like horror movies, like, all right, how are we going to follow up with the sequel? What are we going to do? And like Jordan Peele shows up as like this character. He's dressed almost like a genie.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, who are you? And he's like, oh, don't mind me. I'm just the script doctor they sent in. and like, he's like, hi. Yeah, let me check the room. He's like, what, like, you know, what are the ideas that we got? And, like, he goes like to one by one to each writer around the table.
Yeah.
And like, they each describe just this crazy idea that is actually in the movie. And he's just like, okay, fine. It's in the movie. Like, anything you want in the movie. Like, I feel like this was similar. Like, you want aliens? Boom, they're in the movie. You want a slasher? Much. It's in the movie.
Do it.
Oh, yeah, this is the escaped mental patient part.
Yeah. So cheesy.
Honestly, they could have cut that whole part out. Like, honestly, just have him going to investigate the crash that he saw. Like, you don't need to have the whole like slasher thing in there. I mean, granted, it ties into Tom Atkins' character, but does that really deepen the movie? Like,
it does if you buy into Tom Atkins' character, because he's basically your Riggs of this movie. You know, the very damaged cop. Yeah, who's right on the edge.
Yeah, this is one of the things that damaged him, like finding this girl.
Yeah. Because I don't know if you noticed toward the end of the movie, like right before the big finale, he was sitting in his house with the door duct taped shut.
Yes.
With the gas on in the stove.
Yeah. I'm like, is this, like, that's fucking dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
he was just sitting around casually killing himself. Like,
you know, just having a beer and a pizza and a suicide.
But yeah, like, fuck this, and like peels the tape off, like turns the gas off.
I didn't get it at first. I was like, what the fuck is with the tape? And then he goes to the stove. I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, that was like too dark.
Yeah. Like, bro.
And I mean, like, it's not like I can't handle it too dark. It's like, it's just too dark for this movie. You have to set limits. Like, it's only going to be this funny, and it's only going to be this scary, and it's only going to be this depressing.
Yeah. And usually, like, depressing isn't thrown into that equation much. Like, especially when you're dealing with a horror comedy.
Yeah.
But no, let's throw some huge fucking pitfalls of depression in there just for no reason.
You know, for reality's sake. Really bring it to the people. Oh, Jesus Christ. The fucking 80s hair in this movie. And the sweaters. The 80s sweaters.
Everything in this movie.
The sweaters, man.
His sidekick is so obnoxious.
Oh, you mean fucking Jerry Lewis over there?
Like, I get he's supposed to be like that stereotypical, like, pervy, like, you know, he's supposed to be obnoxious.
He's Jerry Lewis.
Yeah, 80s side, but like, you know, he's like Shades and fucking Teen Wolf. He's fucking he's fucking Robert Downey, and I forget who the other guy is in fucking Weird Science. Like, he's the guy who's supposed to, guys are supposed to be off-putting. Yep. But they're supposed to be likable at the same time. Yeah, definitely not likable. No.
I think that might be why they had a guy on crutches. Like,
yeah, like they had to. Like,
you can't hate this guy.
Yeah, to forcefully evade more sympathy out of you.
Also, I'm pretty sure this movie was in part sponsored by Miller.
Oh yeah, they're drinking Miller High Life.
They're drinking the High Life. They got the Miller cups.
It's Miller time.
Yeah, and I think there's a bunch of Miller like throughout the movie too. Which, I mean, hey, I'll drink Miller.
Hey, it's the champagne of beers, man.
It certainly is.
Yeah.
Miller High Life, second favorite bottle shape.
It is a good beer too.
It's a very drinkable beer.
Yeah, I at one point in my life just had a Miller High Life T-shirt, just
crushable, if you will. I have one. It's the girl. I have a tank top with the girl on the moon.
Mine was just a white T-shirt with like the Miller like label, like the champagne of beers. Like, underneath.
No, mine's a little more subtle, I guess.
That was peak, like, 2000s era scumbag right there.
Yeah. Yep. I think I may have described this shirt that I had on before on the show, but it was a t-shirt that I had, and I tore the sleeves off of it, and it had what appeared to be the Pabst Blue Ribbon logo, yeah. But it said pure white trash. Wore that shirt a lot.
Oh, the dude with the fake unibrow.
Yeah. Yeah, that looked really bad. Like, there's good special effects in this movie.
And that
unibrow made it in.
What you would think would be the simplest special effect is, in fact, the worst looking one in the movie. Really not good.
But yeah, this it's kind of weird because it does capture the essence of those like shitty high school, college, 80s comedies.
Yeah, yeah.
And it doesn't go crazy with it. Like it's just funny enough, and it's just kind of pathetic enough that it just keeps you moving, and it like tempers the dark tone of the movie.
Yeah. There was no call.
Yeah.
I want to say
there's always that dude who is so fucking dumb.
I want to say that dude was the guy in Ghostbusters that's getting shocked by fucking Bill Murray in the beginning.
You might be right.
I think so.
You might be right.
This would be 2 years after that.
Yeah.
Wait, this was 86?
This was
87.
This is 80. This is 86, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah,
it would have been 2 years after.
Yeah, because I think 2 years.
Or Ghostbusters was 85, I think. Yeah, 86.
Yeah. Yeah, because Monster Squad came out in 88.
Yeah, and that was, I think it was his next movie.
Yeah.
After this, Fred Dekker, the director. Ooh, pardon me, who we've talked about before.
We have. Because he has done some really good movies.
Yeah. He's done a lot of Tales from the Crypt also.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, which I should. It was like an hour ago. I looked up his IMDb.
Well, yeah. That's how the show works.
Yeah.
What did you think of the execution of the little worm leech things? Like, did you buy into them?
I could have used a little bit more, just because they just zipped. Like you saw them for like a half a second.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, you didn't really leave like that much of an impression just because you really don't see them much. Like,
yeah.
Like I said, that's why I said I like the slugs in Slither better. Just
they're kind of slow moving.
Yeah.
Like you could really tell how gross they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the best part about them, I think, in this is where you see that giant writhing pile of them in the basement.
Yes, that's like almost at the very end, because Tom Atkins is the one who finds it, and like, there's like
the duct tape over his mouth,
waving at him. Like,
yeah. See, like that part, I could have done without.
Oh, like the waving tentacles,
giant pile writhing in like grossness. Yeah, do that all day long. But they're giving him like hand signals. I don't need that.
It looks like, well, listen, like, I haven't seen this in like forever, but like when you used to go to a department store and they have like air conditioners on display and there's always like ribbons tied to the air vent so it was always blowing. Yeah. Like that's exactly what they look like.
Yep. Aside from that giant writhing pile was fucking disgusting looking.
Yeah.
That was very effective. Oh, and the hateable douche character has made his entrance.
Yes. He is from something that I watched a lot of that I didn't even realize until I was looking up the credits.
Yeah, because they painted his hair yellow in this.
Yeah, it is shockingly like bleached white in this.
Yeah, eyebrows too.
If you haven't recognized him yet, it's going to be another, like, I guarantee you'll recognize the thing he's from also.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, holy shit! Like, I didn't even realize it was him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Anyway.
Well, I don't know. Is it time? Do you want to throw down some numbers on this?
We can do some numbers. We can do some,
we'll do some numbers. We'll talk about.
There was one thing that popped into my head though that I had to point out.
Yeah.
One of the it's not one of the better special effects, but you only see it for like a second. Towards the end, when like all hell is kind of breaking loose, and the the slugs get onto the fucking party bus, like with all the fucking frat dudes.
Yeah.
When the fucking
Oh,
driver,
yeah. I know exactly what you're talking
when
about.
the driver crashes the bus, there's like this 1 second like large Marge shot, like a shot of his face, like with his eyes just completely bugging out.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
He looks like Kananga at the end of fucking Live and Let Die, like when Bond shoots him with the inflating bullet.
Oh my god, I could have done without that. Like really, really could have.
Oh
Yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
That looked so bad. Like, why would you do that?
oh yeah.
Actually, I can almost guarantee you it went like this. You know, it'd be cool if we had a shot
Yeah.
where his eyes just bug out,
man.
and then they spend so much money on it, and it looks like dog shit.
Yeah.
They're like, spent so much money,
Just show it for a second.
gotta leave it in.
Yeah.
Just cut it real quick.
So bad. And I'm watching this on Pluto. There were so many of these like Nugenic supplement commercials.
Yeah.
Like Alex Jones is like hawking me fucking shit, vitamins and crap.
Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
Oh, and if you're really into Alex Jones, like, seriously, fuck you too. You can watch him for the entertainment value. Please don't watch him for facts.
Information, yeah, the news. All right, back to the ratings on this. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna give this a 6.
Yeah.
It's fun enough to be, just slightly above mediocre.
Mm-hmm.
It's charming enough to get it there. That is to, not to say though that it doesn't have its faults, of which it has many. But overall, like, I'm glad that I have now seen this movie.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
I think I'm at. I'm torn between like 6, 6.5. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 6.5. Because like, if I see this on again, I'm gonna stop and watch it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's good enough.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna make 6 the like rewatchability cutoff number.
Yeah.
So yeah, this would land right on that. Like I said, I would watch this. I don't know if I would intentionally put it on, but if I like,
I'd throw this on at a party. Like, you got like a Halloween party or something going on. Yeah, like this is good enough for that.
Yeah.
Because there's always something weird happening or something goofy happening.
And absurd, yeah. Yeah, that'd be something like, all right, yeah, I could definitely watch this in the party situation.
Yeah.
Like, oh, cool, yeah, let's drink and fucking watch this.
It sounds like we need to have like a Halloween party.
That'd be awesome.
Because we've seen enough movies and recommended it for that kind of situation where I think we need to make that happen.
Yeah. You have maybe like a double feature or triple feature Halloween movie. Like,
fuck yeah. I mean, you feature it out until everybody passes out.
That's true. Yeah.
There's nothing quite like that. We're the last two people still conscious watching a movie that neither one of us gives a fuck about moment at a party.
Yes. Oh, man.
Been there many times.
Fuck yeah. So yeah, I would recommend, like, especially now, this time of year, like, it's fucking spooky season. Like, if you're in the mood for just watching, like, horror movies,
yeah, but
I would say give this one a shot.
Yeah, this is like, if you're kind of tired of Return of the Living Dead,
yeah,
you've seen Shaun of the Dead a million times, you just want something that maybe you haven't seen yet, this is going to scratch that itch. It's not going to be as good.
Yeah, but it'll cover you for
it's ballparking.
Yeah.
Definitely ballparking. Plus, you get that, like, just that 80s vintage thing that...
just that, 80s charm. That appeal. Just can't replicate it.
Yeah. Man, you can taste the new Coke.
Oh, man.
All right, you ready for some trivia?
Let's do it.
All right.
All right, folks, before we get to the trivia segment of the podcast, we want to take a second to tell you about our friends over at Newsly. Newsly is an all-in-one super app for iOS and Android. It picks up the most trending articles on the web and topics that you choose at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural human voice.
That's right. For the first time ever, the entire web becomes listenable all in one place.
You can browse articles from topics that you choose and start playing, stop scrolling, and start listening to the web.
You can follow any topic as specific as you like, from sports, tech, business, science, Bitcoin, or even the Cardassians from Star Trek. It will find you the latest articles and read them to you aloud.
It gets Star Trek specific. You can get right down to it.
Yep.
They even have podcasts as well, believe it or not. You can explore trending podcasts from over 80 different countries. I will let you in on a little bit of a secret. You're going to find the Big Dumb Monsters podcast there as well. I actually have been using this. I've been using Newsly to actually listen to the podcast lately.
Have you really?
Yes, I have. Believe it or not, I have. They even have digital radio at Newsly.
You can download and use Newsly for free now at www.newsly.me and use the promo code DUMBM and you will get a 1 month free premium subscription.
So check them out. Head over to newsly.me and tell them, you know what? Tell them the Big Dumb Monster sent you.
Yeah, do the thing.
And now, back to the trivia.
I don't know if you picked up on this.
I think I know exactly what you're going to say.
Oh, yeah?
The detectives?
No.
Oh,
well, yes.
All right.
They're actually a separate fact later on. All of the last names of the main characters are based on famous horror and sci-fi directors.
Ah, okay.
Because you had Chris Romero for obviously George Romero.
Yeah, I didn't even. I only caught on to the detectives. I didn't pick up on anybody else.
Yep. You had James Carpenter Hooper for John Carpenter and Tobe Hooper. Cynthia Cronenberg.
That one I heard. Yeah.
For our man David Cronenberg there. Detective Ray Cameron for James Cameron. We had a Detective Landis.
Yeah.
And a Sergeant Ramey. And then there was also a Mr. Miner, the janitor, was Steve Miner.
Oh, okay. What did he direct?
Not a clue.
I know that name. Hold on.
You can do it. Steve Miner.
Can I get this without knocking over the table?
Probably not.
Yeah. Or hitting my microphone.
That's the real tricky one.
I know this name.
Yeah, I'm sure we've... Miner.
ER, yeah. I was going to say... House.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he directed the first House movie. Fred Dekker, I believe, directed the second House movie, or at least wrote it.
No shit.
Yeah.
That does sound familiar.
I just want to see what else he's done. House, Warlock, H2O.
What?
Directed some of the Wonder Years.
A lot of TV.
A lot of stuff I haven't heard of. Did an episode of Psych. Oh no! Did he direct that shitty Day of the Dead fucking movie?
Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah. With fucking Nick Cannon and what's his the guy who's in Dawn of the Dead also. He's playing his brother. Ving Rhames.
Nick Cannon is playing Ving Rhames' brother?
No, Ving Rhames plays Ving Rhames' brother in this movie. He's the brother of the character, the Ving Rhames character in Dawn of the Dead. Because remember, he did say something like, my brother's at Fort something.
Yeah, I think I just had a stroke.
Yeah.
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 Is that supposed to be a remake of the 80s Day of the Dead? Or is it just like, here's a zombie movie?
Day of the Dead and cashed in on it, basically. I think they set it in like an army like setting.
Fuck that.
Yeah. It was fucking horrible.
It looks like it. Fucking assholes. That's what I want, is somebody to touch the George Romero movies who did Halloween H2O.
Yeah. Is there anything else notable? This guy, he did an episode of Karen Sisco. He directed Lake Placid. the giant alligator movie.
Nah. No thanks.
Elvis miniseries.
Oh, Friday the 13th for 2 and 3.
Yeah.
He was responsible for the worst 3D effects on the fucking planet.
Oh my God. He also directed Soul Man. Have you ever heard of this movie?
Maybe.
Probably a reason why you haven't. This is like one of those things they are trying to just erase from existence.
No, this sounds very familiar.
In 1986, they made a movie starring, we'll click it on it right now.
Click on it.
The premise of the movie is he
turns black.
He takes medicine to become black. Yeah. To get into like law school or something.
Yep.
C. Thomas Howell, that's who it is.
Yeah.
And he just basically the whole movie in blackface.
Yeah.
And like they're just trying to make sure nobody remembers this movie ever. Leslie Nielsen's in it. Jesus Christ.
James Earl
Jones. Melora Hardin from The Office.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, that movie.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
I've seen that movie.
So have I. He's been on HBO all the time.
Yeah.
Fucking Ronald Reagan Jr. is in that movie.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
Ugh.
Yeah, that was a thing in 1986.
Yeah. Well, because, it was totally okay then.
Yeah.
Totally fine.
Oh, my God.
But, I mean, like, that's a different kind of blackface.
It's still blackface.
I understand that. But it's a guy, like, you can't be mad at C. Thomas Howell for doing that because he's playing a character who thinks it's okay to do blackface.
Yeah.
It's the same as Robert Downey Jr. doing it in Tropic Thunder. Like, it's satire in Tropic Thunder,
but
it's not so much satire in Soul Man.
Yeah, I don't remember that movie being that in on the joke.
Yeah, it's just like a different perspective on it.
Yeah.
You're watching a character make bad decisions.
Yes, you're watching a production house make bad decisions.
Yeah.
Anyway,
back to the trivia. The movie that the house mother is watching on TV is Plan 9 from Outer Space.
All right. Somebody also mentions Plan 9, I think, at one point.
Oh, really?
Somebody says, like, oh, did you see Plan 9? Or like, oh, we're going to see Plan 9. It was something like that.
Oh, it must have been, during the black and white sequence.
Yeah.
Had to have been.
Yeah, actually, I think that might have been it.
Plan 9 from Outer Space is terrible. Which we discussed on our Ed Wood episode.
Yeah, I recommend at least watching once.
Yeah, you got to have that experience.
Yeah.
A fair share of the film was shot in an old Woolworths department store that was converted into a makeshift studio.
Okay.
Now, I used to spend a lot of time in Woolworths.
Hell yeah.
On Broadway in, I think it's technically Mid-Ann's.
Oh, I don't know if I ever went to that one.
Yeah.
Used to go to the one in Mohawk Mall a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And Colony Center had one too.
Yeah, there was one in Cohoes too.
Yeah.
On Remsen Street.
Yeah. There was one in Latham too, wasn't there?
Oh, I don't know.
Pretty sure there was one in Latham Circle.
I think you're right.
Yeah. Go fucking get some food, do some shopping.
Yeah. Anybody that's younger than the age of 33-ish.
Yeah, has no idea what we're talking about.
Woolworths was a department store that went out of business because everybody used to just steal from it.
Yeah. And it was like the last like real like old fashioned department store where you could get like food and stuff. Like it wasn't just a shopping place.
No, because Woolworths had, I don't know if they're still around anywhere, but they started off in like Depression era.
Yeah.
It's like they actually reference it in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Which also a fantastic movie.
Amazing, because that's where George Clooney gets kicked out of. And the guy goes, stay out of the Woolworths!
Yeah. Again, because he is all dusty and they think he's basically wearing blackface.
Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah, they think he's black.
Well, no, they kick him out of the Woolworths because he was causing a scene. Oh,
I thought that was when they were all like dirty.
No. That was because he was You can't talk to my fiance like that. Well, you can't marry my wife.
Oh man, I love that movie.
It's so good.
So good. I am the paterfamilias.
Every character in that movie is just perfect. Like every part of that movie.
Not the livestock, George.
We thought you was a toad. Perfection. All right. Moving on. Corman University. Did you catch that one? Is reference to director-producer Roger Corman.
Ah, all right.
Who has directed some garbage and produced like hundreds of pieces of garbage.
A lot of garbage, yeah. But, you know, enjoyably bad garbage.
Some of it is really, really good.
Some of it is not.
Yeah. He actually, I think he produced Dementia 13.
Okay.
Which was Francis Ford Coppola's first movie. Like a weird slasher flick.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
But I was looking through Roger Corman's like production credits. Just
sorry, I'm captivated by fucking Tom Atkins right now.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Sorry, Roger Corman Production Company.
Yeah. I was looking at his production credits, and from like 73 to like 77, he was doing like 10 to 15 movies a year.
Jesus.
Yeah. Just on production. So I don't know if he was just like tossing money at people and just like, my name goes on this.
Yeah, more than one movie a month.
Yeah. It's disgusting. Most of those movies were disgusting. The tool shed sequence was filmed after principal shooting on the movie had wrapped. After a rough cut was shown to a test audience, several people thought that the picture needed more action, so this particular sequence was added to the film. Fred Dekker took the reshoot opportunity to add scenes of zombie feet going up to the fire escape, some minor beats in the living room, and Cameron grabbing the slug midair.
Okay.
So I guess if you got to go back and do some stuff, you might as well do some touch-up work everywhere.
Wild, yeah.
Somebody else's money, right? Man, he is so fucking punchable.
Yeah, just
so punchable. I don't know why that doesn't happen. Like in these movies where that character is around
and just decks him.
Yeah.
You know what, dude? You're a fucking dick.
Yeah. Just knock that motherfucker out. Oh, this one's fun. If you like 80s hair metal, like I do. According to director Fred Dekker, the prominent Striper Rules graffiti visible in the bathroom scene appeared due to makeup artist Kyle Sweet's relationship with future husband Striper frontman Michael Sweet.
I was going to say, if you are not familiar with the 80s or Striper, I assure you, Striper does not, in fact, rule.
I don't know, man. There's some bitchin' guitar solos and melodies and a lot of Jesus.
Yeah.
They were, for those who don't know, Striper was a Christian heavy metal band.
Along with, like, Winger. And,
Winger wasn't Christian.
I thought they were.
No.
Because isn't that the shirt that Stewart wears?
Well, yeah, he wears it because Winger was lame.
Oh, okay.
What was their song?
Stewart and Beavis and Butthead.
Yes. Shit. What was the Winger tune? Was it 17?
She's only 17?
Yeah. Which, I mean, to be fair, Winger actually had some pretty good fucking songs, too. Whatever, man. But yeah, the funny thing about Striper was that, like, well, in the 80s, you had bands like Wasp, who would throw, like, meat and blood on their audience.
All right.
And on the opposite end of the spectrum, you had Striper, who threw Bibles.
One of those is infinitely more offensive than the other one.
Yeah.
It's not the meat.
It's not the meat. Wasp rules, too. Greg Nicotero and Howard Berger play zombie extras. I don't know if they did any of the makeup in this.
Huh. Yeah.
But if you have watched a movie in the last 20 years and you went, these special effects are fucking awesome, it's been Greg Nicotero or Howard Berger.
Yeah, if you've seen The Walking Dead, like that's Greg Nicotero. Like,
well, Howard Berger does a lot on there too.
Oh, is he the B in KMB?
Probably.
Yeah.
I glanced through his credits because I know Greg Nicotero, but I knew Howard Berger. I knew his name was really familiar, so I clicked on it and I was like, oh, holy shit!
Yeah.
Like tons of great stuff.
Gratuitous titty shot, number 1 of many in this movie.
I like it.
Not gonna complain. I'm just alerting.
Hey, you know what? It's like, I wouldn't say that one was gratuitous. It was tastefully done.
What do you think, pal? All right.
Yeah.
Donner with that insightful comment.
That's right. Thanks, Donner. Back to you. Fred Dekker's roommate, Shane Black, worked on the script. Black also had cameos briefly in the shot at the police station with the cop on the phone with Detective Ray Cameron. And then the next year, Atkins starred in Lethal Weapon, Black's first produced screenplay. Yes,
he's in the very beginning of it. Well, close to the beginning.
Yeah, I wouldn't say he starred in it. He was in it.
He's the guy whose daughter jumps to her death in the beginning of the movie.
Yeah. This will not shock anyone. The script was written in a week.
You don't say.
Yeah, fucking crazy, right? I'm telling you, man, probably copious amounts of...
A lot of drugs.
The old Colombian boom boom, you know?
South American marching powder.
Fred Dekker didn't want to do stop motion or guys in suits for the opening glimpses of the aliens aboard their ship, but he still wanted them to appear different from the norm, so he ended up putting little people in the suits. He said, "It didn't occur to me that it would get a laugh from the get-go. It was unintentional, but he thinks it gave the audience an approval to laugh going forward." Yeah, which I think is important. Like, if you go in knowing, like, there's going to be shit that's goofy.
Set the tone right away. Yeah.
Here you go. Have a free one. That way you're not like later in the movie and you're like, are they doing this on purpose?
I'm sorry. Are we being shown a commercial for a piss yourself at night fucking system?
That is a urine collection system. Oh my God. What is going on? Who do they think is watching this?
Seriously, have I done something to attract this? Like,
I don't know. Oh my God. That's absurd. Did you put that in you? Is that what that was? Oh, goodness. Cerebral palsy legal alert.
I'm sorry. I like to keep the show on the rails, but when I'm shown a machine to stick into your pants so you can piss yourself, I need a moment. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Anyway.
I forgot where we were on that one, so I'm just going to jump to the next one.
The urine collection system will do that.
It just fucking derailed the whole show. When leaving the house mother's cottage, one of the police officers mentions getting in contact with officers Dante and De Palma, named for directors Joe Dante and Brian De Palma.
I love how fucking Tom Atkins has like the 50s cop car.
Yeah, it's fucking sweet. I'd love to have one of those.
Just takes a flower. He smells the flower as he's going in.
Yeah.
Just struts in. Fucking.
God.
All right.
All right. You think his cock is down to his knees?
It's actually what his shoe is on. Yeah.
He doesn't have a foot. I like the dude eating the fucking sandwich while he's just like, hey, look at this guy's no fucking head.
Prerequisite in every movie featuring a coroner, they have to be eating something.
They do. Yeah. Absolutely. Like, look how fucking disgusting I am. Like, never mind the fact that you're gonna, just like ruin all the medical evidence that you've got there by dripping a ham sandwich on it.
Yeah.
Extra mustard? Extra mustard. Oh, and the fact about the title credits. Look at that. I forgot to put that in there.
All right.
The title credits were designed by Ernie Farino, who also did films as diverse as The Alien Factor and The Terminator.
All right.
I don't know that I would say those are diverse.
Heard of one of those.
Yeah. Director Fred Dekker said, I asked him to do a kind of Famous Monsters of Filmland logo.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
See? You nailed it. Which,
right.
I want to... No, it wasn't Famous Monsters. It was just Monsters magazine is where the Misfits got their font from.
I don't know if this is inside baseball, but I just realized I have a fucking Basil Gogo's Famous Monsters art book that should be chilling on the studio bookshelf and not in the bookshelf inside.
It certainly should.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Basil Gogos.
Pour one out. Mine's empty already.
I don't know about out. I'll pour one in.
Yeah.
That's it. Trivia.
Oh, all right.
Dunzo.
Well, let us move on to the better known as.
All right.
Do we want to pause for a moment?
I'm going to grab a beer.
Oh, yeah. I would have done. That's why I would have done the same thing.
Yeah. You want another?
I'll take a blue. We should still have some.
There's Kugels.
Yeah, I'll take the Kugel. I think there's only one left.
Oh, is it?
If you want it, go for it. I'll take a blue.
No, it's fine. No, there's 2 Kugels.
Oh, fuck it. Could use a refreshing summer shandy in the last week of summer. Oh, I think. Oh.
What are you doing?
Oh. What's happening?
I just brought out a bunch of beers.
Oh, all right. Fuck yeah. We're going to have to drink them all then.
Yeah, just don't let them get warm.
Yeah.
That's the trick. Glug, 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 glug.
We know we've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Fucking Leinenkugel is a goddamn delicious beverage. The summer shandy. They have like a lime IPA
Really
out
is.
now. No,
I don't want that.
No.
Every winter, I look for the cranberry one ever since you brought those to my house for Christmas.
Those were awesome.
Ridiculous. I'm not really a huge cranberry guy,
Yeah.
but oh, mama.
Yeah, they came out with, I think they do it every year for Christmas, like this seasonal like cranberry shandy. And it was, oh man, it was good.
That was a banger.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you brought them. I was like, cranberry. And then I had one. I was like, oh,
yeah.
cranberry.
It's good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're on my segment of the show.
We sure are.
Yeah, hey, how about that?
We're on the beer break.
We will start off with director Fred Dekker, who we have talked about before, so we will not get too deep into him.
Yeah,
that didn't sound good.
We're going to get all up in that ass.
We're going to just fucking break a piece off in there. He directed The Monster Squad, which we have talked about before in a previous episode. He also directed RoboCop. I'm sorry, that's writing. Let's make sure he actually directed. No, didn't Frank Miller direct RoboCop 3?
I think so.
Nope, it was Fred Dekker.
Wrote it or produced it, or he had something to do with it.
Let's see. RoboCop 3. Writers, yeah, Frank Miller's story. That does not it's not a good reflection of Frank Miller's writing prowess. Well,
no,
for the most part,
it's pretty accurate.
Yeah. Let's see. It's more in line with like fucking The Dark Knight 2. Anyway,
All-Star Batman and Robin.
Oh God, I'm the goddamn Batman.
One line out of one panel of that comic turned into a giant fucking meme.
Because it's so absurd.
It really is.
We said he directed RoboCop 3. He directed an episode of Tales from the Crypt, The Thing from the Grave. This looks like it's the second season. Aired the day before my 11th birthday.
1990? Wouldn't that have been season 3?
I thought 89 was the first, or was it 88?
I thought it was 88. It could be 89.
You might be right. I think it is. Wasn't I in 4th grade when it came out? I think so. Anyway, of course, it revolves around infidelity.
Is this the one? Is this one where Miguel Ferrer is the radio disc jockey?
No. Sounds like he's a photographer or an agent at least.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, somebody's cheating on somebody.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
Yeah. Directed 21 episodes of Star Trek Enterprise between 2001 and 2002. Oh, wait, nope. That's produced. Again, fuck you.
Yeah.
And that's really about it for the notable directing stuff. Some of the writing credits. The Predator, which is one of the better Predator movies, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
Middle of the pack, actually.
Yeah.
He did write a bunch, looks like 3 episodes of Star Trek Enterprise. He wrote 5, or is that 6? No, 5.
5.
2, 3, yeah. Episodes of Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, some good episodes,
yeah,
too.
Lower Berth. That's the one with like the origin of the Crypt Keeper. And All Through the House. This is the one with like...
That was their Christmas episode.
Yeah. What's the mom from...
yeah, it was the Robert Zemeckis episode.
Yeah, from Monster Squad's Terrorized by like a killer Santa.
Yeah.
What else was there? God damn it. Only Sin Deep, also 89. Well, that's a terrible description. A hooker learns that beauty is only skin deep with Leah Thompson. Yeah, I don't remember that one.
I don't know. I do like Leah Thompson.
Yeah. Let's see. The Thing from the Grave. That's the one we just looked at, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that it keeps closing the writing thing every time I go.
That is
Lower
annoying.
Berth, I remember. Split Personality. Joe Pesci? A swindler. Jack loves money and twins.
It's
One
gross.
day he meets rich twins that show interest in him.
That one I don't remember.
No, me neither.
Huh.
Burt Young.
Fucking Joe Pesci, man.
Joey Pants.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Moving on from Fred Dekker. We will start off with our leading man, Jason Lively, probably best known as Rusty Griswold from European Vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from that, he's actually still in stuff as of 2021. He was a voice in the Return to Zork video game in 1993.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. He was in Rock and Roll High School forever. The sequel to Rock and Roll High School.
That didn't need to happen.
No.
As a matter of fact, Rock and Roll High School did not need to happen.
Yeah. I'm glad it exists. Anybody wants a pizza?
I love the Ramones. That movie is the worst.
He was in an episode of 21 Jump Street, a couple episodes of The Dukes of Hazzard, and an ABC after-school special in 1982 was his first role. Moving on, our main man, Tom Atkins.
Fuck yeah.
Tom pulling ass Atkins. He is still in stuff. Has stuff. In post production right now. As far as stuff that anybody remembers or recognizes,
I'm gonna say Night of the Creeps, The Fog, Halloween 3.
those are probably the bigger ones.
Yeah.
But he's actually in like other like notable things. He was in Drive Angry in 2011. That was a weird ass Nicolas Cage movie where he does in fact drive angry. My Bloody Valentine in 2009.
I didn't hate that.
That was one of, like it was a remake of like the Killer like Minor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was in 3D.
Yes.
When I saw it, but that was like the first one to do like the shaded lenses.
Yeah, like the better 3D. Not that that was much better, but
no, it was just like headache inducing because like all the colors were fucking weird.
But that was the one that was less like headache inducing. That
Yeah.
Of it. He was in an episode of Law and Order: Criminal Intent. He was in a couple episodes of the HBO series Oz. He He was in an episode of Xena Warrior Princess in 1996. An episode of Walker, Texas Ranger. He's in the Bruce Willis, Sarah Jessica Parker boat cop movie Striking Distance in 1993.
Boat cop movie?
They are boat cops.
Like,
yeah, there's the boat right on the right on the cover.
were they like Coast Guard or
just boat cops?
They're just boat cops.
Boat cops. Yeah.
Kind of like Hulk Hogan in something Paradise. Thunder in Paradise.
Yeah. Let's see.
What a terrible fucking show that was.
He was in Maniac Cop. That movie also shows up, I think, like once an episode on this podcast.
Yeah.
He was in a couple episodes of the series The Equalizer. We mentioned he was in the movie Lethal Weapon. Pardon.
Hey, Spencer for Hire.
Spencer for Hire, yeah. He was in an episode of the 80s, Alfred Hitchcock Presents. He was in The Fall Guy with Lee Majors.
Was Alfred Hitchcock dead by the 80s reboot?
I am positive. I want to say he died in like the 70s, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say, like, he was either dead by then or very close to it.
Yeah. He was in an episode of T.J. Hooker, and the 1984. Yes, that's how we say that.
Yep. He was in the 1984s.
He was in an episode of Saint Elsewhere, which will show up quite a bit tonight for some reason.
Weird.
And of course, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, which people shit on. Not that bad a movie.
They only shit on it because it's not Michael Myers.
Yeah.
That's a good ass movie.
Yeah. It is. I just watched it recently. It is a much better movie than it gets credit for.
Yeah.
He is in Creepshow in 1982.
That is starting to turn around, though. So,
yeah. People are kind of like giving it some credit now.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, synchronized beer swilling.
Shandy break, yeah. Quincy M.E. in 1982. He was on an episode of MASH.
I love it.
He was in the show Lou Grant. He was in Escape from New York in 1981. The Fog in 1980.
I don't remember him in Escape from New York.
He is Remy.
I don't know.
Yeah. He was on an episode of Beretta.
Oh, wait, hold on. Go back up to The Fog.
Going back to The Fog.
His name is Nick Castle in The Fog.
Is that Nathan Fillion's name in Castle?
No, Nick Castle is the guy that played Michael Myers in the first Halloween movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it might be a shout out to him. And this is another horror movie.
Yeah. Well, I think that Fog is a remake, isn't it?
This is the original. There is a remake. I think this is the original anyway. Because I just watched this not that long ago.
Yeah, I thought this was one of the remakes that John Carpenter did in the.
Oh, then maybe it is, and it's been remade a third time.
I could be wrong.
Yeah.
That's definitely happened before.
Adrian
Barbeau.
Movie. Janet Leigh's in that movie. Wow.
Damn. It's our buddy George Buck Flower.
Good God. Okay.
I'd like to shake his hand, but I'm afraid I would get something.
Yeah. Pretty sure he's dead also.
Well, then I get like an STD.
Yeah.
And
Tom Atkins was in the
and criminal charges.
Get Christy Love TV series, which I think was it was the Pam Grier fucking movie. It was basically the TV version of maybe Coffee or something like that. One of those movies that she was in.
Oh, yeah.
Quentin Tarantino talks about it in something.
Yeah. Coffee was one of the big ones, and Foxy Brown was another big one.
Maybe it's Foxy Brown, because I think he's talking to is it Samuel L. Jackson in Pulp Fiction where they're talking about that, like, fuck, I know it was in some movie.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, he loves all those fucking movies anyway.
Yeah. And that's really it for the notable stuff from.
I assume if Tarantino was talking about it, it would be one of the more like deep cut ones instead of Foxy Brown or Coffee.
Yeah. Let's see. Who the fuck am I looking at? Steve Marshall. He played JC in this movie. He was in an episode of 21 Jump Street. Wait, is he the lackey guy? Yes, he is the lackey.
Did he give up acting? No.
He wasn't stuff until 2008. It's more likely that acting gave up him.
Yeah.
He's not dead, so he's only done 2 things in the past 22 years. He was an episode of 21 Jump Street. And that's really it. I think the only reason I saved him...
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, it was just to show that he really wasn't in anything else besides this.
You suck.
Jill Whitlow, who played the girl in this. I forget her name, unfortunately.
Oh, come on.
It is Cynthia Cronenberg.
There you go.
Let's see. She is still in things as of 2022. Playing Dr. Cynthia Romero.
Wow. That's not like 2 references.
Implying that they got married at some point. Victim No More. A short. That is very...
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's going to be like a Rob Dekker.
That's like a fan film.
Yeah. Yeah, Robbie is a young man. His family members just about, Jason Voorhees.
What the hell is Donner doing?
He's scratching himself. Yeah.
Okay. He's like breathing weird.
Yeah, he does that when he scratches himself.
I guess I do too.
She was in Naked Cannibal Campers in 2020.
2020.
She was in the 90s Swamp Thing, also in 1992.
Good show.
USA.
No, I say good show, just going on memory alone from 1992.
It may or may not actually be good.
Yeah.
She was in an episode of Freddy's Nightmares in 1988.
Not good.
Yeah, no, that show was not good. Did a lot of TV work, Growing Pains, Silver Spoons. She's in Weird Science.
Ooh.
Perfume Sales Girl. She was in Airwolf, which shows up a lot. She was in Mask, not the Jim Carrey action comedy, the depressing 80s movie about a kid with a disease who dies of it and basically looks like the Elephant Man.
Yeah. By the way, that movie's good as fuck.
It is a good movie. Yeah. Sam Elliott, Cher.
Yeah. Danny something, right?
Let's see.
Eric something.
Eric Stoltz. Yeah, plays the kid. Yeesh. All right, yeah. Before we dive off into a depression hole,
I don't want to cry tonight.
Yeah.
She was in Porky's.
That was her first role. Was in Porky's. Woof. After that, T.J. Hooker shows up again.
Porky's and Hookers.
And the Nell Carter '80s sitcom "Give Me a Break." Wally Taylor was Detective Landis in this movie. You can hear Donner in the background.
Yeah.
He left this plane of existence back in 2012. His last role was on The George Carlin Show in 1994.
God damn.
Before that, he was on Rock, which is also a Fox Sunday night sitcom in the vein of The George Carlin Show was also. He was on
vaguely remember The George Carlin Show. Was he a cab driver or something in that?
That sounds about right. I thought he was a teacher, but I think you're right. I think he is a cab driver or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wish I could see. There was a place to see it, but I don't think it's like anywhere available.
I'm sure it's available.
Well, yeah,
somewhere.
Yeah. He was in the series, an episode of the series Tour of Duty. Webster, St. Elsewhere shows up again. A lot of the folks.
227.
Yeah, I was say a lot of folks in this movie were a lot of like 80s sitcoms. 227, Moonlighting. He was in The Golden Child. Hill Street Blues.
So good. The Golden Child, not Hill Street Blues.
Highway to Heaven. Michael Landon.
Mm-hmm.
The Dukes of Hazzard shows up again. Knight Rider, which is Airwolf on the ground. He was Clubber Lang's man. Clubber Lang, that was his name.
Yeah.
Manager in Rocky 3.
Hey, boy.
You look mighty cute in them jeans.
That was Eddie Murphy. Was that Raw?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say, boy, you look real cute in them jeans. He's also in Escape from New York. Quincy, M.E. shows up again. When a Stranger Calls. Isn't that the Clint Eastwood movie where he's like a DJ?
No, that's Play Misty for me.
Okay. I want to say this is like a similar concept then. No, it calls a babysitter, not a radio call.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is one of those like the urban legend of like, oh, the call is coming from in the house.
Yeah.
Kind of things. That's what that was.
He was in the Roots miniseries.
Roots?
He was in a couple of episodes of Sanford and Son, a couple episodes of Starsky and Hutch, The Odd Couple, Ironside, The Mary Tyler Moore Show. That's really it about... excuse me, I'm all over the place. That's it as far as the notable stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on to Bruce Solomon, who I believe is Sergeant Ramey. And that is correct. Is he still with us? Apparently he is. Hasn't done anything in 20 years, but the last thing he did was the movie Autofocus. Don't know if you've ever seen that movie.
No.
It is the movie about Bob Crane. I'm not talking about the Hogan's Heroes part of Bob Crane's life.
Yeah?
It's about how he died, basically, like making a fucking sex movie.
What?
Yeah, he was into some fucking dark, kinky shit. And like I think he like died while filming like himself having sex with somebody, or like maybe like autoerotic asphyxiation or something. He was into some weird fucking shit. And this movie is all about that.
Was Bob Crane
Hogan?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Family Guy makes a reference to that in an episode.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, because he got like strangled or beaten to death.
Yes.
He's yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. I think he was beaten to death.
Yeah. Willem Dafoe.
Yeah. Willem Dafoe in a crazy sex movie? You're kidding me.
Weird.
Yeah.
Man, that guy is just so jagged in the face.
Very angular. Let's see. Here we talk. Oh yeah, Sergeant Ramey. He did a couple episodes of Knots Landing, Beverly Hills 90210, St. Elsewhere again. Simon and Simon, the '80s Twilight Zone series. Mm-hmm. He was on Fame, The A-Team, '80s ER.
New Love American Style.
Yeah, not the original one. I think from the '70s.
Because that's for posers.
Facts of Life. The Fall Guy shows up again. 8 is Enough. The Love Boat.
What a terrible fucking show that was.
Let's just have a show about a boat where people come to fuck.
Just call it Fuck Boat.
Fuck Boat. We have a couple celebrities come on to the Fuck Boat once a week, and we're all good. The Fuck Boat. Oh yeah, that's somebody out there who is more artistically inclined than I am. Please get on the Fuck Boat
Theme song. Yeah. Artwork. Yeah. Fuck Boat. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was like the same. No, it was like Fantasy Island was like that of the 70s, and then Love Boat was like that of the late 70s, mid 80s, right?
Yeah, well, Fantasy Island was more like about like granting wishes and shit.
But I mean, it was like a show that had like a fairly main cast, but like celebrities were on it like constantly.
Yeah. Vic Palizos.
He probably plays mobsters on a lot of stuff.
Probably. He's actually in quite a bit of notable things. I think he's the coroner in this movie.
He looks like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. He was a voice in Diablo 3.
I love that game. I know it's not as good as 2. Suck my ass.
Showed up in an episode of Modern Family and an episode of Desperate Housewives. He was in an episode of Party Down, which is a really funny series with like every comedian and like known fucking TV person like from 2009, so 13 years ago.
I don't say that about 2009.
Yeah, I know. He was a couple of voices actually in the Godfather 2 video game. Mm-hmm. He was in Superhero Movie, which is when those movies like they were just cranking out those parody movies. Like
I gotta tell you, I am not gonna watch a movie with "movie" in the title.
Yeah. Last time you got my money was Scary Movie 2. We're good after that.
Yeah. Yep. Flush.
Although I did see a great. You're not going to appreciate this as much as I did, but there was a great Dak Prescott meme I saw yesterday. And it was his face like superimposed on the butler from Scary Movie 2 with the hand. It's like, Dak Prescott may need hand surgery.
Yeah. He took a helmet to the thumb and he busted that shit. You know, first game of the season. Just break your thumb. It's great. Like,
just fuck it all up from the get-go.
I'm having flashbacks of, 2 years ago? Where they started a dynamite fucking season and he snapped his ankle.
And
they were like
Cowboys.
I'm a diehard Cowboys fan. At work, I work directly across from a diehard Bills fan, so I put up Cowboys signs.
Oh boy!
They came back to bite me in the ass because somebody moved in directly across the street from my house.
Yeah,
diehard Bills fan. Flags hanging, fucking license plate frame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh-ha. Anywho.
Yep.
This dude has done quite a bit of video game voice work. I did some voices in the Jade Empire game. NYPD Blue he was on. Malcolm in the Middle. Grounded for Life. That was a great sitcom. It was only on for like 2 or 3 seasons, I think.
Yeah. Yep. That was a good one.
Yeah, Donald Logue. Walker, Texas Ranger, of course.
As Rico Castillo.
Oh, there we go.
There it is. Hey, Rugrats.
Diagnosis Murder. So we have our first old people solving murder show. Oh, he was on Duckman.
Fuck yeah. Oh, I love Duckman.
Pardon me.
Love Duckman.
1997. That's too long ago. 25 fucking years.
Feels bad.
Yeah. He was in the movie Eraser with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That was 1996.
That was also not good.
No, that was like the first movie where it was like, oh, he might be getting a little bit like
a little long in the tooth.
Too old for this. Like, yeah, like this, like True Lies. I love True Lies. Like great movie, but that was also where you started to see like the cracks in the armor.
That was just as much Jamie Lee Curtis's movie as it was his.
Yeah.
And I don't think she gets near enough credit for that movie.
That is a very good movie.
She only gets credit for the dance scene.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, deserved.
I mean, for Christ's sake, Tom Arnold is good in that movie. How did that happen?
Yeah.
Let's see. He was on Mad About You.
Was that before or after Meet the Stupids? I think it was before.
I think it might have been after. Because True Lies was like, what, 95, 96?
Yeah.
No, Eraser was 96. So True Lies was probably 95. So I'm going to say Meet the Stupids was probably like 94.
Yeah. I don't know. It's in the ballpark of that.
Yeah, let's see. Hold on.
Let's click on Eraser so we can get to Meet the Stupids.
Yeah. So we can fucking click on Arnold Schwarzenegger to get the True Lies, to get the fucking Tom Arnold. I was like, how is True Lies not in his highlights? But yeah, he's got some highlights.
He does. He's got a few. You know, like Hercules in New York.
Oh, shit. True Lies was 94.
Holy shit.
All right. Tom Arnold.
I did like McHale's Navy.
I don't know if I saw that.
Oh, no?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the old show?
No.
Okay, so it's kind of like the old show, just goofy Navy comedy show or comedy movie.
Okay, looks like Meet the Stupids was... Yeah, the Stupids is 1996. Damn.
I highly recommend that you watch McHale's Navy
Yeah?
for the cast alone.
Who's in it?
Well, Tom Arnold.
Yes, we've covered that.
Go to it. Like, fucking check it out. Bruce Campbell's in it. Tim Curry is in it. He's the bad guy.
All right.
Oh, there's a couple of people that are
McHale's Navy.
there's a couple of people that are escaping me right now because of beer.
Tom Arnold, Dean Stockwell, Ernest Borgnine,
Yeah.
Deborah Messing, David Allen Greer, Bruce Campbell, Tim Curry, you said, French Stewart.
Yeah. That's kind of where it stops.
On the known people.
But that's enough.
I have to make my way back to the dude we were talking about. Just because in 1995, Vic Polizos was Lieutenant Sam Crilly on
A
Murder, She Wrote.
Thank-
It's got to be the last season. I
Thank
think.
God.
Yeah.
What was it? 95?
95.
I think it was. So I think they started doing the TV movies
Yeah,
shortly
it was
after that.
96. Yeah. The one we talked about last week was 96.
Yeah. Was it Murder by Southwest or something like that?
Yeah. He was in an episode of Seinfeld, an episode of Roseanne. He's in the movie Graveyard Shift in 1990. He was in an episode of China Beach, LA Law. He's in the movie Harlem Nights.
So good.
Yeah. That is a movie that doesn't get a lot of credit. He's in an episode of Married with Children. I was looking at this, and I think I vaguely remember this episode.
Poppies by the Tree.
Yeah, after a hair-raising encounter with the maniac, Al decides to get the family out of town, but they realize they are trapped at the motel by a storm and the locals are unwilling to help them. Things take a turn when Peggy is taken hostage by the axe murderer. They go to Florida.
Yeah.
And
I know I've seen it. Like,
Yeah.
the plot is familiar, but it's not one of those ones that I've seen a lot.
Yeah. He was in MacGyver in 1986. The A-Team shows up again. St. Elsewhere yet again.
Yeah, pardon me while I just watch these
Watch the
women.
gratuitous titties. Yeah,
walk
there we
around.
go.
There.
Just soaping up titties. TJ Hooker shows up again. Hill Street Blues shows up again. This dude was in the movie Chud.
Ugh.
Before that, Muppets Take Manhattan.
Yeah. What in the hell?
All right. Next up, we have, this is the dude. Alan Kaiser
The dude?
was the guy who I said before. He was in something. You're going to be like, that's him.
Oh, this is the douche guy.
Yeah, the Bradster, I think he calls himself.
Yeah.
He's Bubba on Mama's Family.
Fuck you!
Yeah, I told you.
Holy shit!
The young, like goofy, like redneck guy on fucking Mama's Family.
God damn!
Yeah, when I saw it, I'm like, yeah, holy shit! Like,
I gotta see him on screen again.
yeah, now that like once I saw that, like then when I saw him on screen, like, oh yeah, no shit.
Damn.
But yeah, he looks a lot different than he does on the show.
Well, yeah, like dressed completely differently.
Yeah, he's not dressed like a hick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Was he in anything else besides that? I don't know. Like 95 episodes. No, not really. 95 episodes of Mama's Family, and then like a bunch of stuff that nobody's really ever heard of.
I can't get over that.
Yeah, I told you. I was like, holy shit! I did not even like. He didn't even like recognize. It wasn't even like familiar to me in the
Yeah.
movie.
No. Yeah. I didn't even have one of those like I know that guy from somewhere.
Yeah. Alice Cadogan. She was Pam, the girl who gets murdered in the black and white sequence.
Yeah.
She was in a bunch of stuff in the 80s.
Elvis and Me.
Yeah, Elvis and Me.
The movie about how much a piece of shit Elvis was to his wife.
Yeah. She was in an episode of Remington Steele. She's in the movie Beverly Hills Cop. She was on Aftermash.
Wow.
Also on The Jeffersons, Alice, Newhart, Magnum P.I., St. Elsewhere shows up for like the 50th time tonight.
ABC After School Special episode, It Isn't Easy Being a Teenage Millionaire.
Oh, where? Fuck off.
I bet you it is.
Yeah.
I bet you it's real
fucking easy, yeah. It's not easy killing yourself stupidly as a teenage millionaire. Yes, that I'll concede. David Paymer. This is the guy
has been in a million fucking things.
If you watch this movie, I guarantee you're like, I've seen that guy from somewhere.
Yeah.
From everything, basically.
Pretty much.
I will just go through quickly because he is in a lot of stuff. He has 177 credits. He was just in the show Minx on HBO. He's in The Marvelous Miss Maisel.
Wait, hold on. How does this guy have half the credits of Michael Madsen?
Well, he probably is in way less straight-to-video fare than Michael Madsen.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll give you that.
This dude's actually in like known things like The Morning Show. What else? He was in Picard, the first season of Picard, which I just finished the second season.
I got stuck about halfway through the second season.
The piss machine's back.
Somebody buy us one of these. It is a DB Pure Wick urine collection system.
I'll never have to get up during a recording.
Call now, 800-221-5014.
We're just going to piss away while we sit here and talk to you folks. It got to the point where I was just like, I just need to finish this because I'm like 5 or 6 episodes into it. Like, I just wanted it to be over.
Yeah.
I wanted to start watching Discovery, but I wanted to watch that first.
Yeah.
Good news, I'll start watching Discovery soon now.
Yeah, Discovery's good.
Excellent.
Discovery's real good.
Let's see. I'm still on this dude's fucking incredibly long list of fucking credits.
Yeah.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The Connors, I'm Dying Up Here, The Good Wife, Jack Ryan's Shadow Recruit. I don't remember that. Who played Jack Ryan in that? Oh, Chris Pine. Oh, yeah, I do remember that now. I don't believe it was all that good.
I don't think I've ever seen any Jack Ryan anything.
You've seen The Hunt for Red October?
I have.
Yeah. Patriot Games or...
that's that character?
Yeah.
I thought they... Wow. I was thinking of Jack Reacher.
Oh, yeah. I saw a little bit of like the first Tom Cruise movie, and it was not good, but the series was good, I will say.
I have heard that.
Yeah. Let's see. The Mentalist. Bad Teacher. Law & Order Special Victims Unit. He's in Drag Me to Hell, Sam Raimi's movie. Ocean's 13. The Ghost Whisperer. Entourage.
Balto 3.
Yeah, they're not all winners. Static Shock. Without a Trace. He does some voices for the Justice League cartoon. Does some voices in the Wild Thornberrys, it looks like. The movie, anyway.
Kind of had a dry streak here.
Yeah. What the fuck? Did a voice in the Pinky, Elmira, and the Brain cartoon. So there was only a short, or at least 2 shorts. He was in the Mighty Joe Young remake from the 80s.
That was not good.
He was in Payback in 1999 also, the Philip K. Dick story with turned into a movie. Pardon me. He did a voice on the Godzilla cartoon in the 90s. He was on the Larry Sanders Show for a couple of episodes.
6 of them.
Yeah.
What is this, Amistad?
He's in the movie Nixon, the movie The American President. He's in Get Shorty, which is a great, great movie. I love that movie. The sequel, Be Cool? Not so much.
No. Bad job.
Yeah. The book was okay. The movie, though, not great. And Get Shorty, both the book and the movie are really good.
Ooh, Duckman again. Duckman
shows up, yeah. Real Monsters. Cagney and Lacey shows up a shitload on this show, too. We just never really mention it. More Tales from the Crypt. 2 for the show. Man murders his beautiful younger wife when she threatens to leave him, then packs her bag in a suitcase and boards a train where he is stalked by an inquisitive detective.
That one doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah.
They got Tracy Lords in it.
Lords. I vaguely remember it. I just I don't remember like details though. Tracy Lords looks like she was the wife. Yeah. Oh well. Oh, here's the fucking scene. He's even like flicking a lighter too.
Yeah.
I just noticed that.
Yeah.
This is the Tom Atkins casually killing himself scene.
Whistling, shooting whiskey.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
Rips the fucking tape off the doors.
And looks pissed.
Busy, what do you want? He is in the Billy Crystal movie Mr. Saturday Night and the Billy Crystal movie City Slickers. He was in an episode of Jake and the Fat Man, Murphy Brown, Cop Rock. LA
Is
Law.
that kind of like Striper, but instead of God, it's,
It is a musical police procedural. Matlock. So we do have a hat trick for old people solving murders tonight.
Sick.
Who's the Boss? Simon and Simon, Cagney and Lacey, Sane Elsewhere. It's Gary Shandling's show. I just noticed his character's name is Richard Kimball, and the episode is The Fugitive.
Oh, God.
I really wish that show was available to watch somewhere.
It's not?
It probably is somewhere. I used to love that show when I was a kid.
Wasn't that on HBO?
It was on, I think it was on Showtime originally, but then they showed it on Fox on Sunday nights. And that's where I remember watching. It was on after, I think, Married with Children.
Oh, okay.
And then they showed it again for like when FX first came on.
Yeah.
They had it on there for a while. And that show was hilarious. It was just completely breaking the fourth wall, like completely absurd and just goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary Shandling. That's due to I regret is no longer with us.
He was funny.
He's in Howard the Duck. That was the movie David Paymer did right before Night of the Creeps. Also in 21 Jump Street. That's like the third or fourth time that shows up. He was on 3 episodes of Cheers.
Great show.
Yeah. I recently got like halfway through a rewatch of that. I got to pick that up again.
Yeah.
That was such an awesome show.
How's life treating you, Norm? Like it caught me in bed with its wife.
It's a dog-eat-dog world, and I'm wearing milk-bone underwear. He was in a couple episodes of Different Strokes. Scarecrow and Mrs. King, Family Ties, Hill Street Blues.
Just gonna skip right over Days of Our Lives, huh?
Yeah, I will. The Greatest American Hero, The Jeffersons. He's in Airplane 2, the sequel. He was in Taxi. Fame shows up again. He was a voice on the Star Wars radio drama.
No shit.
Yeah, that was actually pretty good. I listened to that at one point during quarantine. That was like my evening, like right before bed. I'd sit out in the Godzilla Tiki Bar and listen to an episode of that. And
Who the fuck was Deke?
I think he was one of Luke's friends. One of the episodes
okay.
Basically it's like Luke just getting shit from his friends, like who were all getting ready to go, like off to like do shit. And they were actually at like Tashi Station too, like hanging out. Yeah.
Did that have like some of the original actors?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking
Mark Hamill.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody except like fucking Alec Guinness and Harrison Ford, I think, pretty much.
Yeah.
And I don't think they got James Earl Jones either.
Oh, probably not.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe they did. I don't know. It's been a while since I listened to it. We're still in this, dude. We're still in David Paymer's fucking credits, man.
Ugh.
Happy Days, Barney Miller, and finally Grease Live on Broadway was the first thing he was in. Whew, getting to the end. We got a couple more, and most of those guys are just creature actors. David Oliver. He was Steve in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
He died in 1992 at the age of 30.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he looks like he had kind of a promising career, though. He was in Star Trek The Next Generation. He was in an episode of that. He also was on Murder, She Wrote in 1990.
Damn.
Let's see. He was on a TV series called A Year in the Life. 21 Jump Street again shows up.
A lot of 21 Jump Street.
Yeah, Santa Barbara, Another World. So he did some soap opera stuff. But like at one point he was on, looks like Hollywood Squares or The Match Game. I'm not sure which half of that show he was on.
Mm-hmm.
So he was big enough to do like celebrity game shows and shit. Died in 1992. Ivan E. Roth. He was a person in this movie. Let me just find out who he is first. He was Psycho Zombie.
Psycho Zombie?
Is he the one like in the alley without the eyes, like the cops shoot?
Or was he the one with the axe?
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking about. Because Tom Atkins is like, he says something to him like, I finally found you or something.
Okay.
Yeah. He was in an episode of Tales from the Crypt, Creep Course. He was the Mummy. Let's see what this is about. A bookworm is tricked by a jock and her devious Egypt. Oh, I do remember this one.
Vaguely.
He sacrificed to an ancient mummy in the teacher's basement. I do remember that one. Nina Simasco. She was the girl from Airheads.
Oh, the girlfriend?
Yeah, the receptionist.
Oh, the
one who hooks up with like Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Jones and Anthony Michael Hall. I do remember that one.
I probably have seen it.
I want to say the twist is like they set her up. They're thinking like she's going to be like a sacrifice, but I want to say like the mummy like ends up like taking her as a bride and like killing the two of them.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Moving on. Daniel Frischman. He was one of the aliens in the very beginning. All of these creature guys are in a ton of stuff. Married with Children we'll start off with. The Harder They Fall. Let's see. While driving Peggy back from the video store, Steve gets cut off in traffic and Peggy gives the driver the finger. I don't remember this one. He's afraid of violent reprisal when the man follows him home.
I have seen that.
I do remember that.
I've seen that, yeah.
Because I remember the end of it. Yeah, Steve ends up knocking down a midget. I'm just reading the description. I know we're not supposed to use that word.
You can't say the M word.
Yeah. Yeah, I do remember that one. Anyway, what else was he in? Where was Married with Children? Okay.
Right at the top.
Yeah, 30-something, Night Court, Moonlighting, the 80s Twilight Zone. I think all of these guys were in the Ewoks movie, Battle for Endor, in 1985. He was in Amazing Stories, also in 85. The Ewok Adventure in 1984. He was also an Ewok in Return of the Jedi. Lone Wolf and McQuaid he was in 1983.
Fuck yeah.
The Jeffersons.
You ever seen that?
I have not.
Chuck Norris movie.
Okay.
Super, super fun.
David Carradine. Horse. All right.
Highly recommend everybody watch Lone Wolf McQuaid. It's just a classic.
The Jeffersons and Under the Rainbow. I'm pretty sure all those people were in this movie also.
Mm-hmm.
Last two, Kevin Thompson, also a creature actor in the alien suit. He is still in things.
Yeah, that other guy stopped acting in the 80s. I don't know if he died.
Yeah, it's entirely probable. I don't know.
It's entirely probable?
All right, I'll go look.
No, we don't need to know. I like the mystery.
He was recently in American Horror Stories, the shitty anthology American Horror Story show.
Mm-hmm.
He was in an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He's the leprechaun that Charlie catches in the basement.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Let's see. Epic movie, another one of those.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Hey, Dexter.
He was in Dexter, Malcolm in the Middle, Looney Tunes Back in Action. He was in The Tick. This has got to be, this is definitely the, no, this is the live action one, I think.
2001?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Because the cartoon was in the 90s.
Yes.
That cartoon was amazing.
Sure was. Was The Tick a comic book?
Oh, yeah. That was like in the 80s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Boy Meets World, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Married with Children, Spaced Invaders,
Garbage Pail Kids,
the Garbage Pail Kids movies,
Munchies,
Kids Incorporated, Munchies, the Twilight Zone from the 80s again, What's Happening Now, the 80s revival of the 70s sitcom What's Happening.
Bad stuff. That's bad stuff right there.
And he played an Ewok in Ewok's Battle for Endor. Who would have known? He was also in Weird Science.
I've noticed that this segment just proves to people how fucking old we are.
Yeah, pretty much. We're just, talking about stuff we liked better back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Trapper John, MD. He was also an Ewok in Return of the Jedi, and he was also in Blade Runner. And believe it or not, he was in Under the Rainbow.
Oh, he was,
Bear.
He was, in Blade Runner when, oh shit, why can't I remember his name? The toy maker. When he gets to the house.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the three toys that he made. One of them is a bear.
Joseph S. Griffo, also one of the creature actors. Yeah, buddy.
I'm going to take this Donner freaking out moment to go pee.
All right, Hey, guys. It's Chris here. This is episode 5 of the Chris Show. Don't really have much to say today. I am goddamn exhausted, folks. It's been a long week. Still going to be a long day tomorrow before I can finally get some rest. But just want to check in. Just want to say hello. Didn't want to let the opportunity go by to check in and bring you an episode of the Chris Show. Nothing really to report. All's well. We're just here doing our thing. So that's it. Episode 5 of the Chris Show. This is the closing credits of the Chris Show. We just want to thank all of our guests. All guests of the Chris Show stay at the Big Dumb Monster Studio. And we're going to leave you there. Thanks for listening.
Are you fucking kidding me? You got your own theme music now?
It's the Johnny Carson songs.
Amazing. Notice your ever-growing collection of pomade in there.
Oh, I just restocked. That's why. They came out with new Monster pomade.
Yeah. Suavecito?
Yes. Fine hair and just general men's products. Deodorants and aftershave. Definitely a fan of their aftershave.
Really? I don't shave, so I don't.
Oh, yeah. You have a giant beard. Yeah.
I do use deodorant. Maybe I'll check out the deodorant.
Yeah.
Maybe we can get a Suavecito sponsorship.
We definitely have a lot of their stickers up on the fucking bookshelf over there. We got some of their hand sanitizer there as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, our last entry here and the better known as segment. What's this guy's name? Joseph Griffo. That's it. Yes. He was recently in The Mandalorian, and he played a Jawa in a 2019 episode. Actually, Chapter 2, so it was the second episode of The Mandalorian.
Uh-huh.
He was in an episode of The Eric Andre Show.
Oh, mutton stuff.
He was in an episode of Tosh.0. He's in the movie Argo, 2012.
I think I saw that.
I remember it being a pretty good movie. It was Ben Affleck and
yeah.
What's his name?
Yeah, because like the plot.
Alan Arkin.
Yeah, the plot was like they needed to rescue.
Yeah, they're the Iran hostage crisis from like the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had to get them out of there.
And their plot was like, we'll pretend we're filming a science fiction movie.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Decent.
He was in that show 1,000 Ways to Die on Spike back in the day.
That show was so weird.
Yeah, it was just like...
I don't understand why it ran for 3 seasons.
Yeah, like somebody could die doing this. Somebody could die doing this. Like,
yeah. Well, I think it's things that people have died doing.
Was it like... Okay, all right. Yeah, it was just like a shitty, like super watered down Faces of Death. Not that Faces of Death isn't shitty.
I've never seen those. I always thought those were real when I was a kid.
So did I, yeah. I watched the first one recently, and it's just terrible.
I only recently realized, like, they're not real. Like, it's all special effects.
Yeah. I also, when I was, like, because I remember, like, talking about it, like, it's one of the things you always talked about, like, on the playground and stuff, like, Faces of Death. Like, oh, I fucking heard about that. Like,
I saw it at the
no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it was always one of those things, and, like, I just watched it recently. Like, this is fucking terrible.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's not even good, like, special effects.
Oh. See, like, that's what made, like, the guinea pig movies, like, unsettling, is because the special effects were so good.
Yeah. He was in the Brendan Fraser 2001 film Monkey Bone.
Love it. I love that movie. And if you don't love that movie, you suck.
He was in Little Nicky. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. That was 1998. Fuck.
Damn.
Oh.
I kind of remember it being earlier than that.
I guess that sounds about right. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
That movie's 24 years old. Why don't Uye and Ime Oge get Etge the offstay out of the Unctre? Love that movie. He was on an episode of Martin.
Freaked.
Oh, yeah, Freaked. That was the movie with Alex Winter.
Yep.
I think he directed it, if I'm not mistaken. Alex Winter is...
produced it, maybe?
Bill S. Preston.
Yeah, Esquire.
Yes. Alex Winter is co-director.
Yeah. That movie is psychotic and fun.
Yeah. And this dude wasn't quite as in... He played Teddy Ruxpin in a fucking 1985 special.
They must have thrown him in a suit and just let him just, like, talk to kids.
I think I vaguely remember this.
What? I had a Teddy Ruxpin.
My sister had one.
It was the best. You put, like, a fucking Def Leppard tape in it.
Yeah, it would do the mouth movements. Yeah. You just put in like fucking, like Eddie Murphy Raw or something.
Yeah. It didn't matter because as long as the tape motor was running, it just moved the mouth.
And
like, damn, Teddy, you're filthy.
Oh, Teddy Ruxpin. You nasty, Teddy. You nasty.
I think Teddy Ruxpin had a cartoon, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. Oh, there's the writhing pile of air conditioner ribbons.
Yep. It almost looked Tim Burton-y.
Yeah, very much so.
Like that's some Pee-wee's Playhouse or some Pee-wee's Big Adventure type shit.
Oh, the fucking dumb fucking shot of him stumbling out all burned at the end, and they just...
Oh, Tom Atkins, yeah. Like, what? What is this?
His head splits up. It's because of the slugs.
Yeah. We did not need that, though. Did this get a sequel?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I honestly don't know.
I don't recall.
I am not interested enough to go looking for that information.
Not really.
Yeah.
We are into crapshoot territory.
Indeed we are.
I like this movie.
Yeah.
I don't love it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. No, it's not by any means like a masterpiece. It's not in my, top 10 of anything.
Yeah, but I'm definitely with you. Like, if I saw this as a kid, I would have way different opinions. Yeah. Moving on to something completely different. Oh, yeah, with the cigarette hanging out of his fucking mouth and shit.
Sorry, go ahead.
He looks like John Holmes. Like John Holmes now.
Yeah, after he's been rotting for like 20, 30 years, 40 years.
40-ish, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen trailers for Amsterdam.
I want to say I just saw something for it like yesterday or the day before.
It looks pretty fun.
Yeah.
Good cast. Definitely good cast.
Who the fuck is in that? I know, like I said, I just saw...
Gal Gadot, Robert De Niro. Shit. Christian Bale, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Margot Robbie, and there's like a third person too. It's like there's like a trio of like Christian Bale, Margot Robbie, and then like the third person.
Yeah. De Niro's in it.
Yeah.
But he's not like the character.
Who's the third person? John David Washington.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Denzel Washington's kid.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Shit.
He's the dude from Tenet. Yeah, that does look pretty good. I do want to see that.
Yeah, I like an ensemble like crime movie. You saw Berserk or not Berserk?
Barbarian.
Barbarian.
Yes. Fucking check out Barbarian. We could absolutely do an episode on it once it's on like streaming or something.
There's no monsters in it, right?
We could definitely do an episode on it if once it hits streaming or something.
Okay. Oh, it's just in theaters right now, right?
Yeah. I texted this to the group. I did not know that it was written and directed by one of the dudes from The Whitest Kids You Know.
Yeah.
Which is fucking crazy because it's like there are funny parts and like absurd funny parts in the movie, but it like there are scenes that are just so fucked up and crazy.
Yeah.
Richard Brake is goddamn awesome in it. Like
Richard Brake.
What's his name from? Isn't he the dude from House and the People Under the Stairs? No, yeah, People Under the Stairs. Isn't he the guy in that?
Oh,
Maybe I'm wrong. He was in something that we did recently.
Maybe.
Yeah. No, I know for sure he was.
The one that was in Twin Peaks?
No, that's not. He's not Richard Brake. Fuck. What did we just do with him in it? Hold on. Let me get IMDb back.
Oh, gross. Did we do anything with him in it?
I am almost positive we have. Doom 31, Kingsman, Hannibal Rising. He's in the new Monsters.
Yeah. He was in
an episode of the Mandalorian. The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Mandalorian.
He's in 3 from Hell.
Yeah, 3 from Hell. Maybe I am completely making up the fact that he's in Mandy.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him in like a million fucking things.
He was the Night King in Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say he popped up recently in something that we talked about. I am almost positive.
Really?
Halloween 2, the
Rob Zombie Halloween 2, yeah.
Hannibal Rising, Munich, Batman Begins. No, I guess not.
Yeah.
Fuck. Why was he so like prominent in my fucking memory?
I would have sworn his credits went back way further than that.
Further than 1983. All right, well, I guess.
It's so weird.
Yeah, but he was awesome in it anyway.
Yeah.
I am pretty sure he wrote the part that Justin Long plays in that movie for Trevor Moore, who died, I think, last year, was it? From Whitest Kids You Know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was last year.
Yeah. Which sucks, because he was hilarious.
They all were, really. Like
that show, like, it doesn't get mentioned a lot, but it was so funny.
It was, but I could only take it in small doses.
They were definitely, like, leaning into the Kids in the Hall comparison. I mean, It's the Whitest Kids You Know, like, it's in the fucking title.
Yeah.
But they had some great stuff. Trevor Moore had the fucking Hitler rap, which was great.
Yeah.
HITLER, driving down the street in my fancy car.
Yep. I don't think anything will beat their Abraham Lincoln sketch, though. Nothing.
Yeah. I tried to explain that to somebody once, and they just thought I was being racist.
Yeah.
I'm like, but it has nothing to do with like, it's fucking one of the like he's just playing Abraham Lincoln as like this noxious
douche.
Yeah.
Now you fucked up.
Yeah.
Now you fucked up.
Pause the play.
Acty. Hold on, I gotta piss. I found a bottle. Start the play again.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I didn't know you were there. Pal. I'm sorry.
Did you kick him?
A little bit. I put my foot on him. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh God.
Listen to the woman, John.
Yeah, listen to your woman, John.
Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. You have fucked up now.
But I think the sketch ended up like somehow in like that like Abraham Lincoln was really killed by getting fucked in the ass or something like that. Yeah.
Nope. As it turns out, Abraham Lincoln was hammered in the ass to death.
Yeah, that's what it was. He was hammered in the ass to death.
Don't break my butt.
Oh God.
That sketch is just fucking chef kiss good.
Yeah. There was also, oh God.
Grape, tie you to the radiator and grape you in the mouth.
You can't say that. Like the premise of the sketch is like it's like one of the Fruit of the Loom like guys, like the guy who plays the grapes. He's trying to get another job.
Yep.
And it was like he was like trying to get a job as like a gum like mascot or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
it was like Kool-Aid or something, like grape Kool-Aid or something.
Yeah, we'll grape kids in the mouth. Like
yeah. I'm gonna tie you to the radiator and grape you in the mouth. What? God damn it.
Oh my God. I need to rewatch that show again. Have you ever I showed this.
A quick question. Is that the one where they were dressed as they were Nazis and they were like, are we the baddies?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
There's this one sketch that is, again, like comedy fucking chef's kiss. I think it's just called Three Guys Sitting in a Car When a Squirrel Jumps Through the Sunroof.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we're going to watch that. It's literally a slow motion, just like video of three guys sitting in the car. And they're all just like kind of just like sitting there, like not paying attention. And then you just fucking see through the sunroof this like gray streak just go flying through. And the one guy, like, because it's in slow motion, they all slowly like, oh my God. We're going to do this after we record.
Yeah.
Because there's no way I'm not going to be crying, laughing, watching this.
Another classic is Slow Jerk.
Yeah. What was that?
What, you don't finish? What?
Fucking Trevor Moore had this one reggaeton song that he did a video for on.
Oh God!
Let's wake up your neighbor.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. Yep. I do remember that.
Oh my God!
I want to say somebody played that song somewhere recently.
It's like, super annoying.
Yeah.
Oh God, I need to find this fucking. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just watch sketch while we're recording.
This is what you come here for, folks.
Yeah.
Us watching shit and reacting to it, I guess. What an absurd fucking title for a show.
Yep. Here we go.
It's just like...
It's just WKUK Squirrel.
Oh, of course he's smoking weed. Yeah.
I don't care. It's public domain music. We might get shut down on YouTube, though. Fuck.
I doubt it.
They have programs to, like, search that shit out.
No, that's definitely public domain music.
Oh, all right. Fuck it. He goes up in the back. When a squirrel jumps through the Oh.
Amazing.
Fucking brilliant.
Oh, shit.
Oh, that has got to be like almost 20 fucking... Well, that clip is from 2013. I'm sure that show was on earlier than that.
Yeah, I want to say that was from like...
I want to say like 2008, 2009, around there.
Yeah. It's like the late aughts.
Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, I cannot recommend that.
Just look for like their best ofs.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to watch whole episodes.
Yeah, I will say that there were some fucking sketches that like whiffed out. Like,
It really did.
Yeah.
Like the ratio was good, but it wasn't like perfect.
When they hit, they were like perfect, but when they missed, they were big. I played you that sex robot one before too. Sex robot, sex robot, sex robot, sex. What does he want? I don't know how we got there, but because we were talking about Barbarian. Yeah, go check out Barbarian. I definitely put my seal of approval on that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go see it, but I'll watch it.
See it, yeah, see it when it's available.
I'll watch it once it hits.
Yeah,
because otherwise I'm going to the movies by myself to see it. That's not really my scene.
I saw Beast last weekend too. That was actually decent.
Oh, what one was
the
that?
One where Idris Elba beats up a lion.
Oh yeah.
In the trailer, it makes it look like he's gonna
Safari Cujo, right?
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna knock this lion out. He does not. This lion fucking makes him his bitch.
That's because it's a fucking lion.
Yeah. But it was a really good movie though.
Was it?
Only reason I went to see it was because I have the Regal Pass. Like I haven't gone to see a movie in like a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing to see.
That's going away soon, right?
I hope not. If not, Bowtie has a similar thing. I'll just sign up for that.
Or is it?
Or
is it that Regal is not?
Regal declared bankruptcy, but they're apparently getting their shit straightened out, and they're still going to be around.
Oh, I thought somebody bought them out.
Oh, I hadn't heard that. Yeah, I hadn't heard that.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't worry. I've got my contingency because I need movies, goddammit.
Yeah. Did we have something between Hoyts and Regal? Or was it just Hoyts became Regal?
Hoyts became Regal, yeah. I worked there when that happened.
That must have been a fucking mess.
Yeah, here, trade in your old dirty red vest for a brand new dirty red vest.
Just got a different patch on it.
Yeah. Why is it dirty already? It's brand new.
It's part of the aesthetic.
Mm-hmm. We've pre-soaked this in garbage water for you.
Please tell me this is popcorn butter.
Sure. You wouldn't think it. Movie theater trash was the fucking nastiest trash.
Really?
Because it basically
like 90% of it's soda, right?
It was a like primordial goop of like soda and popcorn.
Yeah.
So like all the popcorn like
dissolved.
Yeah. And it was just like, to this day I can still fucking like smell the smell when I think about it. Like it's. I'll catch a whiff of it, and like when I'm in a theater every now and again, like if you walk by like the fucking the trash room in the upstairs,
you get that like 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah. Oh Jesus Christ. Whoa. That was the most physically demanding job I've ever fucking had.
Really?
Being an usher, because you have to. This is when they still did theater checks.
Yeah.
So you had to fucking walk through the whole theater. So in 18, when you were an usher, you were upstairs or downstairs. So all of, you usually had sometimes had a team of like 2 or 3 people. Sometimes you're just by yourself.
Yeah.
So if a lot of times during the week, I was just by myself.
With a stupid little cone flashlight.
Yeah. And you had to do those stupid theater checks, and you had to walk all the way up one side, down the stairs again, up to the other side, all the way up, and down again, twice per movie.
Yeah.
Every fucking movie. So like 9 theaters times like probably 3 showings, in the shift.
Yeah.
That's a shitload of fucking theater checks.
That's a lot of stairs.
Yeah, I would be Frankenstein walking like by the time I got out of there every fucking night.
Gross.
Yeah.
What's the nastiest thing you walked in on somebody doing in the movie theater?
Literally. I've told that story. Yeah.
Yeah, where they were like
5 minutes of
butt ass naked, right?
Yeah, just clothes off, just fucking on the floor.
I figured maybe somebody was doing something nastier than just fucking.
People always make fucking messes.
Like fucking a fucking a bucket of popcorn or something.
Yeah, no, nothing that nasty. Like, people throw up and shit. Like,
oh, that's gross.
Yeah. Here's a little inside industry secret. If you go to a late show on like a Friday or Saturday night, the last showing, actually any night, if you go to the last showing, chances are there is a fucking ton of garbage underneath your seat. Because the last show we'd have to clean.
Just tuck it.
We just have to push everything under the seats. Doesn't matter. Like, as long as it gets under the seat, you're good. So you'd be just jamming shit under there. Like,
Dude, then who's got to clean that up in the morning?
There was a cleaning crew that came by in the middle of the night. And,
oh, really?
Yeah, cleaned the whole theater.
Oh, those poor bastards.
Yeah. Oh, we left some nasty shit in there.
Imagine how much jizz and puke.
Yep, it's under the seat.
Blood.
So, yeah.
Under the seat. Yeah. Not my problem. It's like those dudes jamming those bags into the carry-on fucking container.
Yep.
You're just like kicking the shit out of it. It fits. See, it fits.
Just like spreading out a trash pile across a whole row, like just to get it to fit under the seats. Yep. Done that.
This is somebody else's job.
People don't realize how gross a movie theater really is. Like, if you're ordering popcorn on like a Friday or Saturday night, that popcorn was probably made Wednesday.
Ah.
Yeah. At the earliest Wednesday.
That's nasty.
Yeah. They would pop popcorn throughout the whole week for the weekend when there was like a big movie.
Yeah.
They would just store it in garbage bags in the fucking back.
Oh, and just dump it in the hopper?
Yeah. Yeah, and just make it look like fresh popcorn. Yeah.
It's foul. It's foul because it doesn't take long to make popcorn.
Yeah, but like the volume that we're selling it fucking outsells how fast we can make it.
I guess, yeah.
But it's still fucking gross.
That is. Like, that's super gross.
Yeah.
Wait till I tell my wife. She loves movie
like if
theater
you've ever
popcorn.
Gotten popcorn, like this popcorn's a little off. Probably because it's like a week old.
Old as shit.
Yeah.
Thankfully, we tend to go see movies during the week now.
Mm.
So
Sunday night is usually like my go-to spot.
Yeah.
Because there's usually not a lot of people around. Like, it's nice and quiet.
Yep. Yeah. I don't like people.
No, I do not.
All right.
I suppose this is a good spot to wrap things up.
I think we're done here. Ready for the socials?
Yes.
All right. Our website, if you care to go to it, is www.bigdumbmonsterspodcast.com. Or if you're feeling a little lazier than that, you can just go to www.bigdumbmonsters.com. If you want to email us, pretty much anything. Suggestions for the show, beer suggestions.
Definitely beer suggestions.
Yeah, we're always down for that. Really anything. Just hit us up at bigdumbmonsters@gmail.com. If you want
So this was actually a fan suggestion.
It sure was.
Was it Will?
It was Will. Yeah.
Thanks, Will.
Hey, Will. If you're on Twitter and you want to hit us up on Twitter, you can do that at dumb_monsters. And if you are on Facebook, like we're on Facebook, that is Big Dumb Monsters Pod. And if you are one of the very cool, awesome people that are on Slasher, the all horror social network, we are there at Big Dumb Monsters Podcast.
You can also find us on Instagram at big_dumb_monsters. You can also come check out the show on YouTube at the Big Dumb Monsters channel. Be sure to like some videos while you're there, maybe comment on some stuff.
Yeah. Subscribe.
Yeah, if you're down for that.
Yeah. Anywhere you can, please, rate, review, do all the things.
Subscribe, do all those fun things. Yeah.
That helps other people find the show, and then that helps other people find the show, so on and so forth.
And they tell two friends. We've done that joke before.
We've done it a lot, I think.
Yeah. We're not going to do that one now.
No. We've Wayne's Worlded it
out. But yeah, Night of the Creeps, folks.
Watch it.
Oh, we should probably also explain, because we teased a lot last episode about
the
special surprise that we had coming.
Yeah.
We had to reschedule the special surprise. The special surprise episode will be coming next week, hopefully.
Yes.
We would have had to reschedule the special episode anyway. because of that revelation that we got earlier today.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure would have. That wouldn't have been fun.
Yeah.
But anyway, super special, fun episode is coming. We'll get it to you. Maybe we'll stop announcing things.
Yeah, that might be for the best.
Yeah. But we're so excited. It's going to be good. When you finally get it, it'll be good.
You'll be like, all right, this is pretty cool.
Yeah. It showed just how fucking nerdy we are. Okay. I think we're going to get the hell out of here. We've taken up enough of your time. So we will leave you with our typical words of wisdom. Don't let ghoulies eat your ass.
And do not sleep in a deathbed.
Have a good week.